See you in court.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was an accident. Let's see if it still works. Oh, it's not turning on. I'll replace it instead. I have a heart condition, boy. Excuse me. We'd like to have a cup of coffee for the gentlemen, please. They've got great coffee here. Thank you.
Sorry, you can only order at the counter.
Huh? Can't you take my order?
No, I'm sorry. You have to do it at the counter.
What kind of service is this? Unprofessional.
I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you.
Kindly give this gentleman a cup of coffee, please.
You want coffee? Go to the counter.
I'll file a complaint.
It's okay. We'll be fine. I don't really drink coffee.
Okay, so what would you like?
Our firm is just upstairs.
Right. It's just... I don't think it's a good idea to discuss this at the law firm. I don't feel safe.
If you have something to say, you can say it right now.
All right then. Talk to Wu Meiwei's lawyer first, then I'll tell Mr. Ren. I'll be waiting. Thanks, bye. Liu Yingmei is so much better than his side. He already knows about Wu Meiwei's lawyer, and it turns out they know each other pretty well.
Don't put too much faith in lawyers, especially guys like Liu Yingmei, who pester you every day. You really think he cares about me? What I really am to that man is just a paycheck.
I think Liu Yingmei makes a good point. A counsel is just a counsel. A legal counsel can't win you a case just like that. It's okay to listen to his advice, but you'll still need a litigator for the lawsuit.
How about this? Why don't you tell Liu Yingmei that if he can manage to pull off getting me out of this, I'm getting him as my new legal counsel.
Okay.
I'm a friend of Mr. Ren's. He runs a big company, and over the years, some people have been brazenly... What's the best way to describe it? Milking him. They say his company has been stealing their ideas and infringing on their intellectual property rights.
I'm sorry, Mr. Liu.
Please, call me Liu.
I still have a lot to do.
I'll make this quick.
Sure.
Mr. Ren is the CEO of a listed company. He has a stellar portfolio and is a shareholder in more than 20 of those companies. As lawyers, we can charge them exorbitant fees, even if we lose a case. And sometimes, when we lose, we stand to earn even more money, you know? That is, if you play your cards right.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
More often than not, people only need to go to court once. They don't need us lawyers on a daily basis, so it doesn't really matter if you win or lose the case. They'll never be regular clients. As for businessmen like Mr. Ren, however, that's a different story. He needs legal advice all year round. He's already filed a multitude of cases as we speak. If you handle one, you might end up rich.
Are you telling me that just because my client isn't popular, I won't be getting a single penny for giving her representation? And even if we win the case, it's just going to be a one-time thing, as she might not need me again. So you would rather that I casually lose the case because you're going to reimburse me for doing that? Am I right, Liu Yingmei? Is that what you're trying to say?
Are you recording this?
Of course. Why don't you go back to your friend's office and tell him if he wants to save face, he only needs to do the decent thing. Admit his mistake and apologize, remove all his plagiarized work immediately, and pay my client $5 million.
This is blackmail. Even if the court find him, it won't be that much.
See you in court.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was an accident. Let's see if it still works. Oh, it's not turning on. I'll replace it instead. I have a heart condition, boy. I suggest you get your hands off me. Thank you. Goodbye.
Are you okay?
Hey look, that's a pretty great selfie of us. Why can't I post it on social media?
I've already told you, haven't I? Social media sites will only do... Hold on.
Hello, Mr. Ren. Luo Bing, we've met.
Oh yeah, sure. How are you doing? Was your flight delayed as well?
I'd like to have a word with you.
All right. No fees, right?
It's already covered. You are our client, and we are your legal counsel.
Sit down. Could you please get me some food?
If you want to change lawyers, I do understand. But I really don't think Liu Yingmei is a good option. Take a look into every single case that he's lost.
Who told you I was going to hire Liu Yingmei?
The lawyer he tried to bribe was a former intern of mine. My Fei. He was one of my best. But then
Do you mind telling me why this intern was,
he wasn't up to par. Listen, changing leadership during battle is never a good idea, especially with your M&A plan.
How did you know about our M&A plan?
It can be scrutinized. That's why it matters that this case be closed fast. Mr. Ren, you'll need the best lawyer you can find. Change my schedule.
Did that.
Talk to my Fei, see if he's free tomorrow.
I try that.
He's busy. I think he wants you to call and ask him yourself.
Then give his client a call or something.
I was about to. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., your lucky time.
Why not set it in the morning?
You have a meeting.
Can I move it?
Feng Yin's leading it.
Then I don't have to be there.
You seem to be satisfied with just being a junior partner.
I really don't mind.
Well, I'm not thrilled about being a junior partner's secretary.
Fine. In that case, I'll keep moving.
I know that, but we need to fight for justice. I'll ask my friend to draft a letter for you. Is that okay? What I need is for you to tell me the name of the company where your father works, the address, and other information about him. Sure, don't worry about it. I'll send you a list. Send them when they're ready.
Okay.
Sure. Bye-bye.
So, what did you promise him?
That you'll send a letter on his father's behalf.
Please stop giving me enough trouble already. I'm a busy man, okay?
Relax, I'll write the letter and you just sign it, okay?
But I'll assume responsibility.
It won't cause you any trouble.
You really mean that? Just like the one by the door? If you hadn't begged me like you did and said she can't afford to pay, I wouldn't have taken her case.
All right. So Mei Wei's in a bad mood, and Ren Xiaonian just hired a lot of people to talk trash about her.
I don't have that much. If I had money, I would have hired those guys myself. You just don't see it, but she takes what you do for granted. She makes you do things for free, and you need to do everything as she tells you to. Please, just tell her to get another lawyer already.
You know as well as I do she can't afford that. And besides, no one would want to take her case without getting paid. You lawyers charge fees, right?
That's right.
You'll defend whoever pays you, right?
Of course, that's how we make a living. Justice comes at a cost, you know. Lawyers charge fees to take cases.
Okay, enough.
Ren Xiaonian's lawyer wants to meet me.
Who, Liu Yingmei?
I don't think that's the name.
So who are you talking to?
I don't know. Well, this woman asked me if I was Wu Meiwei. Then she said Ren Xiaonian's lawyer wanted to meet with me.
So what did you tell her?
I did what you told me to do. I said I need to bring my lawyer.
What did she say?
Oh, she asked if you had told me that Ren Xiaonian's lawyer wanted to see me and I said no, then she said, you should have told me this as my lawyer.
I saw the call, but I didn't answer it. I think that was Lina. No, it has to be Lina. If you ask me, I think she's trying to make a play that would make you lose your trust in me.
Wait a minute. Who's Lina?
Luo Bing's secretary. I'm sure he told her to do that. That's how they usually work.
Yes, let's meet them. When did they replace Liu Yingmei?
What are you doing?
Looking for his business card. He gave me one. Found it. Right here.
When did you meet this guy? I know him too well. This is his play. If he asks for a meeting, it means that he's got a weak case he can't win. He is an arrogant piece of work. If he knew he could win, he won't even waste time on us.
Now we're definitely meeting him.
Why should we?
His ego's his downfall.
That's right. My thoughts exactly.
What if he's trying to set a trap for us? He's great at doing that.
Then why don't we play his game and then set up a trap for him?